What's up guys, BusterBarnes here and welcome to episode number 18 of the FIFA 16 Chelsea career mode. Sorry it's been a few days guys, but this iMovie software that I'm using to edit videos has really been acting up, and it's been almost impossible for me to upload the video. I mean, it's impossible for me to import a video at the moment. I just seem to have maybe sorted out how to fix it now, but yeah, getting things started straight away, trying to not let you guys fall behind. But we get into this game against Roma. Second leg, we're winning 2-1 up. I was just trying not to concede in this matchup, as you guys could see. Some big saves forced by Courtois to make during this game. But I was trying to get some opportunities myself. I was, however, very much focused on not conceding. Maybe a bit boring, some people may argue. But yeah, I thought that there was opportunities where we definitely could have scored, but I was definitely on the back foot for most of it. That was a crazy good free kick there, and a very good save by Thibaut Courtois there to keep that out. We do, however, try to go on the counter-attack here, go up and down the wing, turn in, cut inside, pass it through yet again, over down the wing to Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard, they're running down the wing, very, very good at that. Eden Hazard has really shown well for me so far in this career mode. Goes down the wing, cuts inside to the middle, has a shot, but I think that might have bounced off one of my players, not too sure. Does come off the bar though. Very, very close attempt by the Belgian midfielder. And a lot of players like Hazard and Diego Costa are really improving well towards the end of the season for me. At the beginning of the season, I guess I could say that they just weren't showing up at all. I was even contemplating selling maybe them in January. Glad I've kept them though, because they are two very, very good players and are showing that definitely at this time during the league. Anyway, Roma though do cross it in, we get it out, and that was very, very scary there. That clearance was terrible by the player there, just almost cleared it straight towards one of their players to put it in the back of the net, and then that would not have been good at all, because they would have probably gone through due to away goals. So but yeah, that was luckily the end of the match, and we did manage to get the 0-0 draw, going through to the final of the Champions League, and it looks like we will be facing the German giants, Bayern Munich. A very, very tough game that will be, but a game that shouldn't be quite so tough is this game against Sunderland away at the Stadium of Light, and really looking to get the win in this match, trying to build up some form. Obviously with FIFA this year, it seems that it's very hard to be consistent, as there's a lot of 0-0 draws, a lot of 1-1s, a lot of 1-0s, so it's very, very difficult to I don't think that's just with me either. I think a lot of other YouTubers, when you look at the table, a lot of them are usually the best defensive record, but usually the lowest scoring record. So nothing to be too worried about. But as you can see, we did have to go with quite the rotation side against Sunderland, and Sunderland actually did prove to be quite the formidable team there. A very tame shot there that we hit there, probably only one of the decent attempts we got, which obviously, if that's a decent attempt, you guys can tell this match went. Going through, however, to Cuadrado there does manage to bury it into the left corner. Cuadrado, not much of a goal scorer, but he has been playing a lot recently, and if he does keep performing like this, then I might have to think of playing him a little bit more. Obviously Willian has come back, and Willian's been doing very well, so it's a little bit of a hard choice to make when deciding which one of these two should start in the main team, or which one should play these rotation games. Maybe I should swap them out every now and again, and we'll see how that goes. But Courtois forced to make a big save yet again. Courtois really in this episode been making quite a lot of good saves. We do have a very fast team, which is very, very good on the counter-attack here. Go through, just keep running with Barkley. Barkley does have a cut in, and I don't think that was the right decision. I think I should have shot with the Englishman, and we didn't. I tried to square it across, tried to be a tramp, and yeah, I guess I paid for it there. Didn't work at all, and will Sunderland punish me for that? They would go down the wing here with Fletcher, and we do cross it outside, but then absolutely smashed into the left corner by their centre-back, I think it is. I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's like Ferru or something like that, but I hadn't heard of him before, but he did score a very, very good goal against us, and that's a shame. But I guess that tells us how other teams can capitalise from mistakes, and I'm very unlucky they don't score that header either. But yeah, if only I didn't square it across for Barkley, maybe this would be different, but unfortunately that was not the case. Anyway, that was indeed the end of the match. Sorry, I just had something in my throat there. That wasn't very nice. But yeah, disappointing draw against Sunderland that was. What's not disappointing is how some of my players are improving. But we do get into this final match now against Man City. We beat them 3-1 in the home leg, so I was really looking to get a win, try and maybe keep that dominance over who are going to be good rivals in this series, I do believe. But that's the team again. Obviously, Kurt Zouma is out, so playing John Stones, which isn't too bad. I'm not saying John Stones is worse by any means. Obviously, I'm more used to playing Zouma though. But yeah, as you can see, Man City starting lineup, very, very tough lineup they do have. Apart from this guy called Roberts, I had no clue who he was. But apart from that, definitely not a team to be messed around with, or a team to take lightly. Of course, they are Manchester City, probably the biggest Manchester club at the moment. Some may argue against that though, but very, very shaky start from our defence there. And luckily though, we do not concede, and Man City cannot capitalise on our shaky defending at the moment. But go through again, nice footwork there by the player, and goes through, has a shot, and does force a save from the goalkeeper, Caballero, I believe it was. The only option there was to take the shot, because I don't think he's the fastest player. I believe it was Fabregas. And we do get ahead of there by Ramirez, and you have to be getting those on target. You can't be skying them over the bar. And will we pay for that? We will see. But just very, very on top in the first parts of this season, and I don't believe that I was taking my chances very well. I was taking a lot of long shots, which I was quite forced to, because Man City were very, very on me from the start, giving a lot of pressure from their back line, and then forcing me to maybe take shots a lot earlier than I would have expected to. But we go through here with Diego Costa, goes through to Eden Hazard, someone who's been on really good form lately, as I've said before, cuts aside with the Berber spin, goes through the middle, tries to have a shot, but it does in fact get blocked, unfortunately. And this first half was mainly us. As you can see, we are getting through. Very nice through ball work there by Diego Costa, which I don't really say too often. Goes through to Hazard again, and he hits it wide, and that was the first half. Very, very on top, and at this moment I was quite confident that maybe we could get a goal and win this match. But Man City, proving why they are such a good team, go through there, some very, very shaky defending. They go through and they score. Very disappointing, but what are you going to do? It was Cavani, the new man, the big signing that they made, did manage to go through and score a goal. As you can see, don't know what happened there with John Stones, and it was basically going to be a goal from the start. Courtois tried to stop it, but the Belgian keeper was not good enough, or I shouldn't say, the number one keeper in the league, unfortunately, wasn't even good enough to keep away that Cavani effort. And they do go through again, have a tame shot, but Courtois does manage to save at that time, but it falls through to them again. Some very nice passing in the box. It was actually pretty crazy, and Delph smashes it in near post. And that's the one annoying thing about this game, is that near post shots do seem to be a little bit overpowered, I guess you could say. They do seem to go in quite easily, but yeah, the snake Delph did manage to score. Unfortunately, we have a free kick there. It doesn't really come to anything, and as you can see, the two halves are very, very different. We did have a few attempts to sort of get goals, but they made a lot of last-ditch tackles, and here was probably our best shot of the second half, which unfortunately could not go in, trying to make it 2-1, but it just wasn't happening for us. And then Man City yet again steal the ball, go through there. It's like basically 2-on-1, and yeah, go all the way through to Sergio Aguero, and we all know he's going to score that. And yeah, Courtois conceding 3 goals, not his fault, but loads of shoddy defending by me, I have to admit. And yeah, unfortunately, that was in fact 3-0, and obviously I didn't skip the replay. I skipped the replays because I was annoyed. I obviously should try and stop doing that, but that was in fact the end of the game. As you guys can see, quite an even game, but the scoreline, that is football, I guess you could say. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. No, I've lost a few games, but hopefully we'll get back on track in the next episode. And yeah, be sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I will see you guys next time.